All right, it's Thursday, March 9th. It's close to midday, and I'm essentially done trading for the day. And I just wanted to shoot a follow-up video to my video yesterday on taking profits, where I discussed how I'm generally looking to take base hit gains, not holding on to positions all day long. I'm generally looking for that first move of the day as a directional move, and then, possibly I'll take secondary trades towards intraday highs or lows later on. But for the most part, if I get out of a trade and it continues much higher, let's say I bought a stock, I don't really care. I'm content taking those profits. And, a lot of times that first move of the day represents like 80% of the directional move of a day. And, more times than not, that's what happens. So today's a good example of that. And I just thought I'd point out, some of the individual trades. And if you look here at Amazon, for example, I bought that early on at 94.52. I scaled out at 95.10, and then I took out some more at 95.50, and I exited the final position at 95.73. Microsoft, I bought at 256.73, scaled out at 257.70, sold some more at 258.59, and got out of the rest of the position at 258.62. So those were my trades on the buy side. Now, if you look at it, Amazon today, I bought it here early on, scaled out, set up a no-risk trade, got out here, and for the rest of the day, it kind of went sideways, never gave you that secondary move up, and now we're heading lower. So I did a lot better by exiting here versus trying to, maybe set a trailing stop and hold on for the bigger targets. It didn't have to work out that way, but it just, I'm content taking those gains and not worrying if they continue much further. And I'm just happy that you had that momentum, early on to give me those gains. Same thing with Microsoft. Got in here, I showed you I scaled out, got out 2 more times, and now it turns out the stock is coming all the way down. It's not the most negative stock on the board, but it's certainly you would have given back all your gains, or if you had a trailing stop, you would have given back a lot of your gains, and I'm content taking the profits even though it went higher. In terms of Tesla, I bought some puts here, as I discussed on one of my videos, and now as it's come down, I scaled out and I exited the entire position. I know that there's still a target down here, but I'm content just taking the profits here no matter where it goes. And the same thing with the SPY. I discussed how there was a failure unfolding. I bought some puts here, scaled out, and then took final gains here. We're still kind of in this choppy range. I know we have the potential for an outside day, but we also have big news tomorrow morning. So I don't know what the market's going to do for the rest of the day. And if it heads down here and I miss out, again, that's fine, because to me, these are 4 trades, all gains, 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 and that adds up. And I don't really care, if you miss out on a bigger move. I still know where targets are generally, but in terms of, catching that first directional move of the day, that's really the most important thing, because that's where a lot of times, like I said, maybe 80% of the action occurs. So, and if you're going to take a reversal trade like this, and you know that you there's still major targets below, you don't really know how far it's going to reverse. So this isn't a first directional move of the day. This is more of a reversal trade. Same thing with the SPY. So I'm content taking base hits on the downside. I'm content taking the first move of the day here. And if I really like Microsoft, and it continued up, and then the market itself wasn't breaking down, I could have taken a secondary trade maybe in the afternoon if it's set up to make one more push up here. And a lot of times I do that on strong trend days. So that's why, it's not like I'm exiting completely and just forgetting about it. Sometimes I'll follow it for the afternoon and maybe look for another trade. But either way, even if I just take 2 or 3 trades and take base hits, that's all my trading plan calls for. So just thought I'd point that out. And like I said, from my experience, this type of taking gains approach works out more times than not, in terms of not giving back certain gains that you have, versus trying to hold on and try to hit home runs, which is much more, it's the rare that's the rare outcome. So anyway, just thought I'd shoot that video today. I'm done for most of the day. We'll see how the market ends up. Like I said, the SPY is heading lower here. There was definite failure. We have big news in the morning tomorrow, so we'll see kind of how that the pre-market, kind of sets up, and we'll see how today closes, and then we'll see how the pre-market sets up for tomorrow.